MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Chicago White Sox and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you can bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Chris Bassett gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
And stepping in, Tim Anderson. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the White Sox. The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
First pitch on its way. And underway from Oakland as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 106.
Now here's the pitch. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Hey, I know it's early on in the game, but when the third pitch like that is called for a ball, it looks like that tight zone's going to be awfully small today.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Next to stand in is Tommy La Stella. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 1-0. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Dribbled down the third baseline.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swinging.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leak pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
To the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And they're runners at the corners now. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1 and 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or potential double play ball.
And that's going to be high, 2 and 2 now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1 and 2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
The 2-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Runners at the corners here with 1 guy in the inning. And in at the plate steps Keston Huron. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Lifted in the air to right field. Blackmon's after it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First offering. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 0-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Pinder has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. A run, a hit, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the White Sox 1, the A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Dallas Keuchel will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
And stepping in, Logan Davidson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. To short, Anderson scoops it up. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Striding in is Charlie Blackmon. First pitch coming, here it is. Shot toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Popped him up. Grandal moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 4th.
And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this Game 3 of the division series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? So stepping in is Jock Peterson. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Blackmon stands at second with 2 gone. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
Tread lightly in this situation. Got a great hitter at the plate, runner in scoring position. Don't be afraid, you got the base open.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
That's on the outer edge. 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Brandon.
Now to bat, Brandon Lau, trying here to plate the tying run from second. From the stretch. 2 down, runners at first and second. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Three and 0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Three and 1. Here it is. And he likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Santander on the run. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. A's strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. Now at the plate, Yohan Moncada.
Leading off to the right side, the third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
Here's the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Digging in next, Anthony Santander. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. This is high, a ball and a strike. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. Misses, ball 2. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
The next batter will be Luis Robert, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. A ball and a strike.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. Murphy is under it, 2 down. So now to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. One and 2 to the White Sox catcher.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second. The White Sox lead this one 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the power hitting catcher, Sean Murphy. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Jimenez is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Chapman.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. First offering on its way. This one skied out toward right. Santander is there, 2 down.
Batting 8.
So now it's Mark Canha. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Little chopper down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in will be Tim Anderson. Worked a walk his first time up.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And the pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting.
So next to hit is Tommy La Stella. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a liner. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Eloy Jimenez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. The 0-1 pitch. La Stella stands at first with 1 out. Three and 1 now.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1. Hit high and deep out to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. La Stella rounds third and is digging for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
With 2 outs, I totally understand sending him there, but with only 1 out, you've got to be pretty positive about getting him home safely. Could have been a whole lot better than what they're working with now.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He hit a sac fly earlier. He's set. The 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
The 2-1 pitch. Just low that time with the heavy sinker as it's ruled ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Here's the 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. And he popped him up. Brown into foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Lifted in the air out to right. After it is Blackmon. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. White Sox strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, it'll be Seth Brown as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Now the first pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Logan Davidson. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Pitch on the way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
2-0 now. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Game 3 moves forward to the 4th inning now. It's the White Sox 1 and the A's nothing. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The third baseman.
At the plate now is Yohan Moncada, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
The 0-2 delivery. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Anthony Santander, the next to bat. He singled in his first AB. Pitch on the way. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. So there are 2 gone now in the White Sox fourth, and that brings up Luis Robert. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Lays off 2-2 now.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackmon is under it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they're up 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And set to go as the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
Here's the first pitch to him. One 0 count. Here it is. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to left, and the A's are back to even now. It's 1 apiece.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Swing and a little tapper. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Now another 1-2. Pitch popped up. Moncada trying to get there, and this is going to be a foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. 3 balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Stepping in now, Brandon Lau. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Swung on and missed. 1-1. One and 2 now. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sinker, 3-2 now. Sean Murphy is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert will wait on it, and he will put it away to retire the side. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We're through 4, all tied at 1-1. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. This is in the air to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. Throw on to first in time, one away. Up next, Tommy La Stella singled last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Grandal, the runner at second with one away. A bullet to first base. Quick throw, not in time.
Up next for Chicago, the left fielder,
And now in the box, Eloy Jimenez, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. All tied at 1-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
the Athletic.
Bottom of the inning now. And up next, the ever-versatile Chad Pinder. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He'll get it into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking, too, right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box now, Mark Canha. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Comes set and the 0-1. A runner at second, nobody out. struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
So now to the plate, Seth Brown, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
In now, Logan Davidson, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The set and the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a throw over to first, back in standing. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
Santander is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Frankie Montes takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. So here's the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. It was a walk in his last trip.
The second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Blackmon on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next for the White Sox.
1 out for Chicago here in the 6th. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Now here's the first offering. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now. So now here is Yoan Moncada. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Chopped weakly to the left. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Next, here is Anthony Santander. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And now the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Kenna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A man left for the White Sox. Score remains tied 1-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next, the power-hitting third baseman Matt Chapman. First delivery to him. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second, but the feed to the second baseman is a wide one.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Chapman stands at second with no outs. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. No one out with a runner at second. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Sinker misses, ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
At the plate, Brandon Lau, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. First and second here with nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Here comes the 1-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Striding in for Oakland, Sean Murphy. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the AB now.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
At the plate now, Chapman as he lifts it in the air to right field. Santander waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
1-0. Here it is. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. One is a cutter that misses 2-1.
couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Ready with the 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Swing and a liner. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
The first baseman.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Matt Shoemaker trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. To the plate now, Seth Brown, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who like to work the big part of the...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On to the 7th now in Game 3. It's the A's 3 and the White Sox 1. Now at the plate here is Luis Robert, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Blackmon. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball got him looking as that had 2 seam action on it, 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So 2 away here is the Sox bat in the 7th. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. That misses, 2-0. Here it comes. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. 2-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a two-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch on its way. Tommy La Stella is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Anderson's running. Strike called. Now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Anderson at second with 2 down. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. Liner in there for a base hit. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead shrinks to 1 at 3-2 now.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Eloy Jimenez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Yanked hard down the left field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
J.B. Wendelken will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Into the box, Keston Hiura, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
A 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more from Game 3 after this. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Logan Davidson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The 1-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Here comes the 1-2. Grounded softly to the right. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping up is Charlie Blackmon. First pitch of the AB on its way. In there for strike 1. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
1 and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Hit back toward the mound. Anderson picks it up, and there's out number 2. And now Matt Chapman. He came across to score after doubling in his last at bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. 2 out, nobody on. Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. Hit on the ground to short. Anderson brings it in. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. A's are gone in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Now it'll be Jose Abreu. Lifetime versus this pitcher. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. He's set. Here it comes.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that will let that pitch go by.
The 1-1 home. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
So here's Yoan Moncada, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fastball Strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The right fielder, Santander.
Trevor Rosenthal enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. So now to the plate, Anthony Santander, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
A pause and the 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
The batter will be Luis Robert, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. White Sox leave 1. They're down 3-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson.
First offering, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
That evens it up, 1-1. Pitch on the way. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Drilled down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Standing in now, Brandon Lau. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. No hits to this point. comes the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fouled away. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's one away. So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And that'll bring up Sean Murphy. He's set and the pitch as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Santander is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next, it'll be Mark Canha. Singled homer run in his last time up.
Canha.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. Murphy is off of first with 2 away. 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Shoemaker comes set. Here he comes on 2-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. He spoils another one and will do it again. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Robert retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Lou Trevino comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So here is Yasmani Grandal. He'll lead it off with his guys needing a 9th inning rally here if they're going to force a game 4. Here's the first pitch. Yasmani Grandal is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. The 1-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0. And that one right down Main Street.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can put it on the board. Yes! 2-run shot to straightaway center, and we are tied again.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 home. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Jordan Weems takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9. At the plate, Keston Hiura. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Close, but just off the outside corner.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Ripped on the ground to first. He's right there, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So here's Jose Abreu. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
He's set. The 0-1. With too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Kenna is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. That'll set the stage for the bottom of the 9th. All even now at 4 apiece. So now into the box is Seth Brown. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Now here's the pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
A bouncer to the left side. Moncada gloves it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Next up, Logan Davidson. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch on its way. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Santander looks up. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. A solo shot down the line and right, and with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the next round and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.